Hey guys, this is All Stream That, and we are back with MLB The Show 20, Road to the Show, with our closing pitcher on the New York Yankees, and it is the beginning of the 2025 season, and we are going to play all the way through April, I believe. That's going to be our goal for this series, is to play a month at a time. Because I am a closing pitcher. If we get to where we're a starting pitcher again, then we're going to take it back to 2 games per episode. But as it is right now, we are a closer. We're going to do a month at a time. And it's the beginning of the season. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. And we get into the very first game of the season with a 3-run lead in the top of inning number 9. Nobody out. So let's see if we can pick up our first save of the season. We get strike 1 with the fastball. Gonna see if we can bring that down. Ooh, circle change a little bit low. Gonna see if we can place a fastball in. We can't. It's a 2-1 count. And that's a foul. We have a 2-2 count. And we'll catch him looking. Correa will have a seat. And we've got 1 out. We're going to see if we can finish this out here. That is a good curve. It was actually a little bit low, but we got the call. It's a good fastball on the inside part of the plate. And we will catch him looking. And now we have Yoan Moncada.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And we will get our first save of the year in the first game of the year. So, the Yankees start off 1-0. And we get to come back against the Yankees again in our second game. We're up by 3, leading off the 9th. And that's a curveball, just a bit low. We throw a curveball right down the middle that he won't swing at. That gives us a 1-1 count. And force him just a bit outside. And there's a curveball on the outside part of the plate. And we just can't hit our pitches today. And that is going to be a foul. This will be the 7th pitch with a full count. And there's 8 pitches. There's 9 pitches. This will be pitch number 10. And that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop.
Got him.
So we took 10 pitches to get that out. And here's Yoan Moncada.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And we'll get a strike on him. And there's strike 2 swinging. And that will be a ground out to the second baseman in a shift. And here is Eric Castro.
The batter, the center fielder, Eric Castro.
And we'll get him to foul off a curveball. And a four-seam that is called a strike. Could have been called either way. And there is strike 3. So we have our second save of the season. And we now have a chance to learn some new pitches. We can learn a two-seam, a slider, a slurve, a splitter, or we can replace our fastball with a sinker. We can replace our changeup with a Vulcan change, or our curveball with a 12-6 curve. I think what I want to do is I want to learn a slider. So the coach teaches us a pitch. He wants us to strike out at least 3 batters and don't allow a single home run in the next 3 appearances. So we need some new friends on the team, since we are still technically fairly new to the team. We're friendly with Shinsu, or with Chucho. I think what we want to do is we want to speak with Johnny Barton. And we have the highest tier for all personality types, so it doesn't matter what we say or do. And here we are in our 3rd game. We are in Seattle, up by 4 in the bottom of the 9th against the Mariners and Dominic Smith. And we're going to start him off with the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, place it first.
And he'll foul off a fastball that was a little bit outside. And we're going to strike him out. So there is 1 out. And we have J.P. Crawford. And that will be a ground out to the second baseman. And here's Christian Arroyo.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Arroyo.
We'll start him off with a fastball for strike 1. A changeup for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
We're going to see if we can get a slider. And we have went ahead and won the game. And we have another game against the Seattle Mariners. We're going to start off against Dan Romero. We are up by 2 in the bottom of the 9th. And there's ball one on a circle change, a little bit low. And we get a strike on a fastball. And there's a ground out to the shortstop for out number 1. And here is Juan Feliz. He's got a home run and a single with an RBI today. And we start him off with a circle change for a strike. Follow that up with a fastball that hits the top of the zone for strike 2. And that fastball was a little bit low for ball 1. And that was low and inside for ball 2. And that's going to be a ground ball to the first baseman. And we pick up another out. And here's Garrett Hampson, 1 for 4 with the single today.
Now batting, number 1.
And there's strike 1 with the fastball. Strike 2 on a foul. And he'll foul off another fastball. Still strike 2.
I got the count. 1
And we've got a 1-2 count after a low fastball. And that is going to be the first hit that we give up, and it looks like it's going to be a double. First hit we give up on the year. And here is Mitch Haniger, 0 for 3 today.
The right fielder, Mitch.
And circle change a little bit inside.
2 balls, no strike.
And a high fastball. There we go. We get a strike on our slider. And we've got a 3-1 count. And we are now only up by 1. Mitch Haniger with a good hit. And here is Daniel Vogelbach, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And that should have been called a strike. There's strike 1 to Vogelbach.
That's the ball.
2-1.
The count. 2-1.
2-2.
2-2 the count.
Ooh, full count. That should have been strike 3. And there it is. We've picked up the save. And we have our coach always be working for efficiency and precision out there. We get double performance gains for hits per 9 innings. And again, we need more friends on our team, so we're going to speak with Giancarlo Stanton. And he's now friendly. And here we are against the Chicago White Sox.
Now batting,
And we're up by 3 in the bottom of inning number 8 with 2 outs and a runner on second. And that circle change is good for strike 1 against Jose Rondon.
One ball, one strike.
And that's ball 1. And there's strike 2 as he
Count is 1 and 2.
foul tips a curveball. And we did throw that with full power. So we've got a 2-2 count, and that's a fly ball. And the right fielder's going to grab that for out number 3. And we're going to stay in the 9th inning. Still up by 3.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Ball 1.
And that should have been called a strike against Caratini. Instead, they call it a ball. And there we go, 1-1. There's 1 and 2 on a circle. And we will strike him out with a circle change low and outside that he's going to take a ill-advised swing at. And here's Trey Turner.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that should have been a strike, but they call it a ball. And there's ball 2. I'm going to grab that one myself. So that's out number 2. And here is Eric Richter.
The right fielder, number 8, Eric Richter.
That's out.
And we just can't seem to get that call on the outside part of the plate. There's a 1-1 count after a foul. And that's going to be a hit. And that went right by us. And here is Nicky Delmonico. 1 for 4 with a single.
Nicky Delmonico.
And that's strike 1 on a foul. And the right fielder should grab that for out number 3. And we pick up a save. And it's our pitching coach. Would you like to get some work in on your pitchers while we've got the time? For sure. So we have a simulated game. 1,500 points is what we're looking for gold. 1,000 for silver, 500 for bronze. And we're going to be facing bench players. And we're behind in the count. There's strike 1. Strike 2. We are ahead in the count. That gets us 10 points. And one that's a slider. It's a fly ball, and he's out. 135 points total. And it's a one-pitch fly out. It's a ground ball that gets through. We're ahead in the count. And we're going to strike him out. And we got ahead in that one off of a foul. Here's 0-2. And a 3-pitch ground out. So we have a bronze. There's a good curve. A 2-pitch line out. And we'll get ahead in the count on that one, as we are slowly getting points here. There's a ground out, a 2-pitch ground out. There's a foul. Another foul. And we're going to strike him out looking. Not too bad. Count is even. And we got the gold. And we actually have a chance to have a fierce rivalry with Tyler Naquin. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And what we are actually going to do is we're only going to do half months. It is taking a little bit longer than I expected. So we're going to cut this episode off right here. We are 9-10 as a team. And we've pitched in 5 games, 4 saves, 5 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run that was earned, no home runs, no base on balls. We've struck out 6. We have an ERA of 1.69 and a WHIP of 0.56. And that is where we're going to end today's episode. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitch at RttS. My name is RttS. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.